Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I have Aimee Song here today with me. I first met Aimee actually at the Chanel store. We've worked together since during fashion weeks. If you guys don't know her, she is one of the biggest fashion influencers out there, and we really wanted to like create a look from head to toe. She's wearing full Valentino, and I did
Spring Summer 21.
Spring Summer 2021. So I created, I think, one of Aimee's like signature looks, just really natural, glowy skin and a pop of lip to match her outfit. If you want to see how I created this look, just keep on watching. So I don't think you've used this product, man. So this is my lip balm. I just want to get your reaction. She's gonna have a bad reaction, but I want to get your reaction on camera and just to see how you think of like the texture, the feel.
I was actually gonna ask you if you had any lip balm because my lips feel so dry.
Yeah.
In LA, it's been really dry.
It's been so windy and dry, right? It's very soft, right?
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna give you some.
Is there like peppermint?
Yeah.
It feels so good.
It's like a cooling effect.
Yeah, that's what I like about it.
So for Aimee's skin, I went ahead and I prepped her skin off camera. You guys can see my other videos if you guys want to see my skin prep, because again, skin prep is so important. I'm gonna go straight into the makeup, and what I'm gonna do first is prime the eyelid. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward this part because you guys have seen on all my other videos, I did a mixture of 2 different P. Louise colors, but this is just to prime the eyes so there is a nice grip for any eyeshadow. I'm actually gonna do Aimee's skin first. I mixed a little bit of Armani Designer Lift with Armani Luminous Silk, and I mixed 5 and 5.5 together. The coverage of this foundation is like a medium to full, but because again, she has such good skin, she doesn't have any breakouts really, so I want just to have this as like a nice base, just so like for like the makeup that we normally do together. I've only done your makeup once or twice.
Yeah, once. And it was for the Chloe show during Paris Fashion Week. And crazy because it's Paris Fashion Week again right now. I don't know when this video is going live. Is it? When is it going live?
Like in like 2 weeks.
Okay, yeah, so technically it's like Paris Fashion Week. And you did such a beautiful makeup. Literally, I got so many comments. Like the photographers, they never really compliment about like my makeup.
Are you lying?
No, I'm not. They always like compliment my look, like my outfit.
Aww.
But they were like, because I've never done a bold red lip.
So I'm gonna go ahead and contour now with a cream product. I'm gonna go in pressing motions. So do you contour your face? Like I feel like a lot of Asians, for some reason, I feel like it's more about blush and not really about contour. Or do you like to contour?
No, you're super correct. I've never really contoured my face.
You probably said this like a million times, but like, when did you start?
With my career?
Yeah.
I started in 2008, end of 2008, I started with the fashion blog called Song of Style, and then it evolved into becoming an influencer when Instagram started.
So Aimee was like the top like fashion blogger, and like just I would look at like your feed and everything is so like well put together, but now I know that she has a huge team. She has a huge team helping her with content, and which is like so necessary because like it will like take up like it takes.
I don't have a huge team.
Yes, you do. It takes so much time. She has 3 interns here right now.
I wish.
So I just took a blender and I just went ahead and I just like really just pushed all that cream contour in. So like there's again no harsh lines. I hate harsh lines when it comes to contour. I want it just to like bring a little bit of shape and dimension to the face. You can see how there's a little bit of depth. It just takes a little bit of blending to mix it into the foundation, and you're gonna get a really nice like diffused contour color. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply a concealer now. So I'm using a shade that's 1 to 2 shades lighter than the foundation. I'm using 4.5 from Luminous. This one, just because I like mixing like sometimes the same like type of consistency of concealer to my foundation. This is like this isn't drying, and you don't really have like any creasing, so thank God. But whenever I want a concealer that is just more for like moisturizing and more for brightening, not so much like crazy coverage, I really love this one just because it's like, it's moisturizing, and you do powder, it doesn't really crease because like your skin is so moisturized. I just got this brush. This brush is so good. This is a BDELLIUM Tools 765. It's an eyeshadow brush, but I love that it's angled, and the hair, I think it's like synthetic hair. It's a really soft like bristle, so it blends the contour really well into the foundation. I'm gonna put a little bit of more concealer. This one I'm using the NARS Creamy Concealer in the color Custard. This is like a more yellow based concealer, and I just wanna brighten because I wanna add dimension. So the next product I'm gonna be using is a powder. This is from Dragon Beauty. So I'm gonna go ahead and just press all of the powder and product into the skin again. Just so again, everything just like melts into the skin. I'm not gonna do too much on the eyes for my channel because I wanna keep the skin really nice and bright, but you guys can head over to Aimee's channel to
see the transformation. So we're gonna go from natural glowy look, and then he's gonna give me a look.
a look. So I'm gonna put a little bit onto the eyes now. I'm just using, again, whatever cream contour that I used for the cheeks, I'm gonna use in the eyes as well. And this is gonna allow you to eliminate just the extra product or the extra step, but by using like the cream contour that you use on your cheeks, it's gonna give your face more of like that monochromatic, like, I love when like the colors just all like flow together. That's my favorite thing about makeup. That's why like I really love like certain makeup artists that can just like, the whole look always looks so complete. I feel like Brit Sully always does your hair and makeup for like Fashion Week. She's so funny and so good.
And she's so like sweet and kind.
Yeah.
Like she has such a beautiful heart, you know?
She's doing Justin Bieber now.
Yeah.
You go, Brit Sully.
Yes, go Brit Sully. You're so successful now. How much is it luck and how much is grit?
I wouldn't say if I'm so successful, but I definitely feel like I'm like happy with like with like where I'm at. It's more so because I feel like my home is done. The last like 3 years, I was living in like a little apartment, and I feel like I wasn't able to like feel my success because I was living in like a tiny little apartment with everything around me. I'm like, oh my god, I have no space. But I think a lot of it is because I like truly want all my clients to look their best. I'm like, if they look their best, like I feel my best. I'm not like, they're like, oh, you're good, just go ahead. Like, I'm like, don't leave until like it looks perfect. At least like my version of perfect. Yeah, I was telling Aimee about like why I feel like my house is a certain way, is because like growing up, my parents were like, they would remodel like bits and pieces of their house all at different times, and my dad does construction, so he would never finish something because like, oh, like he has a job now, he doesn't want to like, the last thing that he wanted to do is like work when he got home. But like I have like my parents have like 2 different hardwood floor colors. They have a tile color here, a carpet here. I'm like, how many like oh, this is really expensive tile, let's put it in the house. Like it's never like there was never a cohesiveness. So I think like when I was able to have my own things, like I don't want that. I want everything to be cohesive, like just in like I think every aspect of my life, makeup, like my like I don't know, my closet, my house, my.
It's so interesting how like our upbringing shapes us so much.
Yeah.
And like what we like, what we don't like.
So now that we just gave her eyes a little bit of a shadow, I'm gonna use this Dior highlighter actually, and just like kind of place it just right onto the eyes. I'm gonna put this just like right on the middle. I don't want to do too much eyeshadow. It's a little brightener just for the center because I am doing like a nice like beautiful reddish coral lip. I want the focal point to be the lips and the skin, not the eyes. So for blush now, I'm gonna be using 2 different colors. I'm using Shiso LA and Do We Know Her. And I'm trying to choose a color that is like more of like a bronzy undertone. So Shiso LA is definitely a bit more bronzy, but it still has a nice like coral undertone to it. And then the coral just to kind of play in this color right here. I feel like blush always brings a face to life, in my opinion. So with this product, you want to apply the powder first. I'm going to press this just like right onto the apples of the cheeks. I like to go in pressing motions because I don't want it to take away any foundation or concealer that I did. Sometimes it doesn't blend as well when you were like going back and forth too. So by just pressing, you can like press on the pigment in the areas that need it the most or need it the least. So I'm gonna be mixing two colors together. This is my Pacha Beauty Precision Lip Liner in the shade That's Why She's Late. And this is the red, and then this is the orange. So I think I have to like mix two colors in order to get like the perfect color to like match her dress. I ran into you at the Chanel.
Oh my god, the funny thing is every time we go into like Chanel or random like shopping, I always run into it.
Yeah, I ran into the Chanel store. I was buying a gift for like one of my assistants, and she was like, "Oh, I would love this one," or I would love that one. Or, no, that one looks great too. They just give them to her. Here's my credit card. So now for lipstick, I'm using my Major Beauty Headlines lipstick in the shade She's Not From Here. So obviously, I feel like you are getting ready for like a little vacation vibe because this dress, like so colorful. It was so fun like naming these lipsticks. The red is That's Why She's Late, because I feel like red lipstick, everyone's always like, oh, like let me fix my red lipstick. But this is She's Not From Here. It's like a really beautiful, bright orange, and the texture of this, it's a creamy matte. So it's matte, but it's super moisturizing. It's not like drying on the lips. And then I just want to blend this in with the lip liner. So I'm just using a little lip brush and just blending the two together. So I'm gonna use the cream part of my blush. I'm using the shade Do We Know Her, and I'll put a little bit just onto the back of the Beauty Blender, just so everything just like I can like work the product into the blender first, so like it blends perfectly onto the skin. I'm just gonna go over the powder. So the reason why I like going over the powder is so that the cream blush just like kind of melts the powder into the skin, and your skin just looks like rejuvenized and fresh and glowy and luminous. If your skin's ever too glowy, you can take a little bit of a powder, and certain areas that you want to keep matte are like your smile lines, your under eye, just areas that like when you get photographed, you don't want this part to be shiny. You only want like the perimeter of your face to be shiny. And then for brow, Aimee already has such great eyebrows, but I just want to make sure that like the hair strokes go in the same direction. So I'm just gonna use a little bit of my brow wax.
I'm so excited for your brow wax because I've been literally seeing it everywhere on Instagram, and
yeah.
I think brow is so important. Like,
yeah.
It's genius what you made. Like this.
Thanks. So this is the shade Clear, and you always want to activate the product by spraying a little bit of a setting spray. I'm using my Dewy Milk Mist. Just want to put this throughout the brows, and it's okay if there's like a white residue at first because this is clear. And you really just want to coat the brow hair, and just so it gives it a chance to set. And once the brow product sets, you can kind of mold them into place. So I went ahead and I applied some Japanese lashes off camera. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the eyes now. I'm just gonna take a little bit of the same bronzer that I used in for the face, and I'm gonna put this just right underneath the eyes. So I'm gonna take a little bit more of the Charlotte Tilbury powder and just powder right underneath the eyes, just because like on camera this area for some reason just like picks up light a lot. So I just want to make sure that that part's matte, so when we do put on the glow, the areas of the glow are more precise rather than just everywhere. I'm gonna draw in the eyebrows now. I'm just using this Glossier brow pen. I'm just gonna color in more towards the end, just because the front of the brow I want to be very fluffy. Cute, you look gorgeous. So this is my All Over Glow Balm, in the shade She's Glossy. And I just want to take the same beauty blender and put this just like right onto the high points of the face. So like right onto the forehead, right onto like the high points of the cheeks. And then, did you see how like that, do you want to move around a little bit so you can see the glow? Oh yeah, there's the glow. And I want to put a little bit of a highlight just right into the inner corners of the eyes, just to brighten a little bit. I'm gonna use the Dior highlighter and put this just like right into the inner corners of the eye. So the hair is down. I think everything looks great. I just want to fix this little side part. I'm gonna show you how you look and just.
It's a look. I feel so glowy. Oh my gosh. It's been so
like,
long.
It's glowy but still matte at the same time. It's just like glowy in all the right places. I think I always want to make sure that the glow is on the nose, the forehead, everywhere that the camera will capture light.
Wow, love the eyebrows. I
You
can
do?
totally see why everybody's obsessed with this product.
Yeah.
It's insane. And the lip color, oh my gosh. Wow, like with the liner.
Ooh, one more thing. I just want to set the face. I'm going to set the face with a little bit of my Dewy Milk Mist, just so it melts everything into your skin, so the powder doesn't look like it's just sitting on top of the skin. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys have any advice for me for my future videos, please leave it in the comment sections below. Like, comment, and subscribe if you guys love this video.
And then Patrick is also going to do a different look on my channel, so make sure to go to my channel.
I'll link it in the comment section below.
And also, Patrick has the most stunning house. If you want to see house renovation videos, I'm just putting it out there. I don't know if he's gonna do it, but leave it in the comment section below and tell him we want to see your house video.
Okay.
Thanks
guys.
thanks so much for watching. Bye.
Bye, thank you.